see, my good friends, like I was saying before the record, is that these are vacuum packed. Some of them were vacuum packed, so they're gonna be squished any which way it was squashed during the vacuum packing. So what you want to do when you get it, after you've identified your anterior side and everything, now you want to kind of sort of do this so that when you cut it, you're really kind of central, and you don't cut the moderator band on the right side. So you just have to be lucky, sometimes, because you can't really see what's inside. And we want to cut over here so that we can also see aortic seminal valve and stuff like that. So we're going to cut right here. Okay, my good friends? So, you see, I'm cutting from the left. I'm not cutting from this side. You see what I'm saying? I'm cutting from the left side. Okay? So I'm just doing that, just so that I can have a nice circular heart here. My good friends, wish me luck, man. Lucky. I got lucky, my good friend. You wish me luck. Very good. I get lucky all the time. I don't know why. But hopefully you guys get lucky too. Do you see that papillary muscle? And do you see that moderator band attached to it? Like I said, I didn't lie to you guys. I like it when it works out like that. Because, you know what I'm saying? This is an excellent incision right there that I just made. Okay? Because I took the time to make sure that my heart was nice and circular. I didn't just cut it as a flat, like a frisbee. I had to kind of, play with it a little bit, make it a little bit nice and round so that I could get a good cut. I worked for it. You see? So don't take shortcuts, even when you go in your later lives and stuff like that. Okay, my good friends, do you see what I was talking about? That the trabecular cani in the left ventricle are more prominent than the trabecular cani over here, because this is a smaller chamber. Do you see what I'm saying, my good friends? So there's the trabecular cani. And what is this, my good friends? What is this? What are these string-like structures here? Come on, guys, it's labeled over there. Huh? Starts with a C. Chordae tendini, yeah, chordae tendini. Do you get it, my good friends? Chordae tendini. And then what is this valve here? Tricuspid, yeah, thank you. Oh, no. Because look where we are. So it's going to be the, look where we are. You see this side with the apex? This, it's also this one. What is this? This one is the same as this. Is the, if it's not the tricuspid, then it has to be what? The bicuspid. On the left side, there is the bicuspid, and I tell you why, but there's not really, the scientists don't really know the reason why. What I think, because on the left side you're pumping at high pressure, right? And so you don't want to have many areas where you could have leak. So the left side will only have two cusps, so that most of it is attached around the ventricular myocardium. You understand? So you have less chances of leaking because only you have two cusps. But on the right side, which is pumping under less pressure, there's three cusps, which means they meet at 3 points like this, which means chances of leaking. So, but it's not pumping at very high pressure. So that's my reasoning behind that. This is why I think the right side is three cusps and the left side is two cusps to limit any kind of sort of leakages. Because there's only one area where those two cusps are meeting. That's the only area where you could get the leaks. So you're limiting the amount of, because you're pumping under high pressure on the left. Makes sense? It does make sense. It makes a lot of sense. It's not even funny. Okay? So, what is this? What is this valve? In the exam, I'll be like, what is this valve? And do you see where we are? We are on the, we're on the right side. Yeah, now you get tricuspid. You see what I'm saying, my good friend Natalia? Thank you, Natalia. So this is the tricuspid valve, and you see this is the aorta, correct? And this, hey, this is our brachiocephalic trunk. Do you see it? We got lucky. You see, this is the brachiocephalic trunk. This is the aorta, and this is the branch from the aorta. So this is the brachiocephalic trunk. Do you see it, my good friends? Do you get it? Okay, because you see, look where it's going. It's going to the left side. Bumping, 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 bumping. Do you understand? And here, if I was to do this and go through here, look here. Do you see where I am? I'm in the pulmonary trunk. It goes to the left, right ventricle. Do you see what, my good friends? Do you see? Look here. That's how you prove it to yourself. You see? I pull it out like that. Being okay. Very good. This is what I was saying when I was labeling. What is this thick muscle ridge here? It's called the interventricular septum, because it's between the left ventricle and the right ventricle. And you know this is the right ventricle because it's got this thick string-like structure, which is called the what? It's on the board over there. Starts with an M, starts with an S, if that floats your boat. Moderator band, yeah, this is the moderator band, or you can call it septomarginal trabecular. Okay, my good friends, and you can see it's attached to the papillary muscle right here. It's attached to the interventricular septum, just like I said. Isn't that coolio? Okay, what is this valve right here? This one. You see how the cusps are facing up, and these ones are facing down. You see, what is this? And what is this blood vessel anyway? Aorta. So this is the what is it? Exactly. Thank you, Natalia. Aortic semilunar valve. If you say aortic valve, I probably won't give you a point for that because that only identifies the blood vessel. It doesn't tell me that it's a semilunar valve. Well, you know why they're called semilunar valves? Because they look like half moons. Lunar is moon, semi-half. So they look like half moons like this. You know when the moon is halfway through? Okay. So that's why. Okay. And then these are chordae tendineae, and they're attached to the cusps, to the papillary muscles. And trabeculae cani. Oh, looky here. What are these ridges in there? The smaller ridges in there called? Like these ones? What are those called? These ones? See these ones? What are these called? Musculi pectinati or pectinate muscles. You see, in the auricles, in the atria. You see the smaller muscular ridges in the atria, these ones? You understand? And then the bigger muscular ridges in the trabeculae cani, in the ventricles. You understand? Like I was saying, the trabeculae cani in the ventricles more prominent than that in the, you see how smaller they are over here in the right ventricle, because it's just a smaller chamber, that's all. You see how it's thin and this is thick. Thin, thick. Okay? So this is what you guys are doing, and you know, and then the pulmonary semilunar valve, we probably won't see it unless if I cut here. Sometimes I like to leave my thing intact, but you could see it. It's gonna be inside here. So sometimes I could cut. My good friend, my sister's friend, where can I have it? Did you give it to me? Oh, you gave it to me. So I'm just gonna do it. Now that I've identified all my blood vessels, I could cut this a little bit. I'll cut it here so that I can hide the incision. Do you see the cusps of the pulmonary semilunar valve? Oh my God, do you see them, my good friends? Do you see them? I'm zooming in. I've had 3 hands. This is it right here. See, those are the cusps. Do you see them? Right here. So that's the pulmonary semilunar valve. Do you see, my good friends? And then I put it back like this, just so I could see it nicely like that in my anterior interventricular valve. Okay, my good friends? So we have identified interventricular septum, trabeculae cani, musculi pectinati or pectinate muscles, moderator band or septomarginal trabeculae, trabecula, and then this is the papillary muscles here, papillary muscles, chordae tendineae. So this is the bicuspid valve or mitral valve. So that's the left atrioventricular valve, bicuspid valve. This is the aortic semilunar valve, and this is the, as well as on this side as well. So this would be the tricuspid valve or the right atrioventricular valve. You understand? Okay, my good friends. And like I said, I just cut this for you, and we show the pulmonary semilunar valve. So all those 4 valves will be in the exam, and you can see it right there. You can see it. See that's it, my good friends. I zoom into back in again. Of course, this is the bicuspid or mitral valve. Okay, tricuspid or tricuspid, right atrioventricular valve. Thank you.